welcome to the third and final part of my conversation with Lisa Kheresh about her poetry collection, My Boyfriend is Audre Lorde. In this section, Lisa gives her recommendations for related reading. If you haven't watched or listened to the first two parts, I do suggest doing that first. And if you have any questions or comments or indeed recommendations of your own, please let us know beneath the video. Welcome back to my conversation with Lisa Kheresh about her collection, My Boyfriend is Audre Lorde. We talked about her poetry in the first two parts. If you haven't watched or listened to those, suggest doing that first. In this part, we're going to get Lisa's recommendations for further reading. So anything else you would suggest?
So right now, I'm deeply invested in Polish culture and poetry. I'm studying Polish at my university. And because of that, I'm trying to be as engaged in this culture as possible to improve my language skills and just to be more aware of what's happening there. And I can recommend you some Polish movies. And I
Right,
think,
okay.
yes, I think they're great. And I think they influence my writing in a way that they're really compassionate towards people, very different people in history. So I think the first movie that I would recommend, in Polish, it's called Kochaj albo rzuć. So like love or get it away from, or like put it on the dump. So like get it away from your as far as possible. And it's about a girl and her two like rural Polish grandfathers that are traveling to the America for the first time to the funeral of the brother of one of these men. And it's very funny because it's about like some intercultural conversations, because these Polish men, they're trying to learn English and to understand what's happening like in Polish diaspora in Chicago. And on the other hand, Americans are trying to understand these people. And yeah, it's funny, but it's also sentimental. It's really heartwarming. I like that movie a lot. And also another film that I would recommend is from very popular Polish director Andrzej Wajda, and it's called Ash and the Diamond. I think in Polish it's Popel I Diamond, but I'm not sure. So it's the movie about the Second World War and some resistance that is happening on the underground. And it's starring with very popular Polish actor of the 20th century, Zbigniew Cybulski. And it's great. Just it's very influential. It was very influential towards European cinema because of the staging. So there is a scene when a main hero, I would not be spoiling it, but just telling that it would be a scene when person is running across the field with this like white cloth that is drying, and it became very influential to visually describe some important historical events. Yes, and the last thing that I would try to recommend to you, I think it would be poetry, and I think that whoever listening or listen to this or watching this, I think you should try to read Swedish poet Thomas Tranströmer. He's very good. I started learning Swedish for his poem,
Wow.
and I think this is it was that's the case with most of my languages. So I find some poets that would be great to read in original and to translate that, and I was like, okay, I should do something for that. For example, learn language. So yeah, Thomas Tranströmer, if you are already familiar with him because he's quite popular, then I would recommend you Mm. I would recommend you an Italian poet, Maria Grazia Insinga. I think she's not widely translated. For example, for Russian, I'm her only translator,
Mm.
but she's great. She's also a composer and a music teacher, and she combines this music and linguistic attitude in her poetry. It's also very like chaotic, energetic, very beautiful. Her new book is called Aschiame, like uh, after mm, the seals. Yeah, so it's cells. It's great. I very recommend you.
Wow, fantastic. Thanks for such an eclectic mix of recommendations there. I was saying earlier, I read more fiction than poetry, so there's some poetry for me to read. I don't watch enough film either, and that's something else there for me as well. So great. Thank you. Thank you so much for the interview. It's been wonderful talking to you. Look forward very much to the launch of your book and hope that goes well. And yeah, thank you for coming on the World Literature Podcast. It's been a great pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you so much for a great question, attention to my poetry, and a very nice conversation. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.